What's up? So today I have a very special unboxing video. So this package that you see right here is actually from my professor's daughter, but before I get into opening it and showing you guys what I got, there's a little story that I have to tell first before I could do that. So I guess I'll just jump right into it. So for those of you that don't know, I'm in college, and so last semester I took religion because it's one of the prerequisites that I have to take so I could transfer to another school, so I took it. And the class that I took was an online class, so we wouldn't meet in a classroom every week. We would just do like all of our assignments and everything online. And it was a really chill class and it was really fun, but one thing I didn't like about it is that I didn't really know what my professor looked like. So we had this class page where we would turn in our assignments and everything, and she had a little tiny profile pic on there, but you couldn't enlarge it and you couldn't really tell what she looked like because it was too small. So I was just getting curious because that was the first time that I ever experienced that, because it was the first time that I've ever taken an online class. So I was really curious of what she looked like, so I decided to look her up on Facebook to see if she had a Facebook so I could see what she looked like. So I did that. I went on Facebook, I searched her, and I found her page, and I was scrolling through her timeline, and I barely scrolled at all, you guys. Like, I'm pretty sure it was, like, the third picture down. So I found her, and I thought it was funny because she actually looked different than I was thinking that she was gonna look like, so I thought that was kind of funny. But, anyways, like I was saying, I scrolled down on her timeline, and it was probably like the third picture on her timeline, and it was of this girl, and she was in a witch costume, and she had green skin, and she was wearing like the black pointy hat and everything, and I thought that it was kind of weird because I didn't know why she posted like this picture of a girl in a witch costume. So I was being nosy, so I clicked on the pic, and she said that it was her daughter and that she was playing Elphaba in Wicked. And so when I saw that, I was kind of interested in it because for those of you that don't know, I love Wicked. That's like my favorite show because it's basically the show that got me into musical theater. So I just have like a really strong connection with it, and I also have a really strong connection with Elphie because like I'm a lot like her, and when I was in middle school I was going through depression, so just that whole show and Elphaba like helped me get through my depression, so I just have like a strong connection to it. So when I saw that her daughter was in Wicked, it made me like be curious because I wanted to see like where it was at, because I don't know why, but for some reason I wasn't thinking that it was like a professional show. Like I just assumed that it wasn't for some reason. Like I don't know why, probably because I've never known anyone that was in a professional show. So I wanted to scroll and see if I could see where the show was at because I wanted to check it out. And so I scrolled, and I got lucky because I only had to scroll down one more picture, and there was another picture of her daughter in an Elphaba costume. So I clicked on it, and she said something like that she was super proud of her daughter because she just got accepted into the national tour of Wicked. And you guys, when I saw that, I had a heart attack. Like I almost stopped breathing because I couldn't believe it, because I've never known anyone in a professional show, and I was just like super freaked out. Like I just couldn't believe it, and I was like, what the heck, my teacher, because she didn't tell us that her daughter was in Wicked. And so anyways, so after I found that, I immediately went on Instagram and I searched her daughter. Her daughter's name is Chelsea Emma Franko, and she's the standby for Elphaba in the national tour of Wicked, like I said. So I found her on Instagram and I started following her specifically just because it was my teacher's daughter. But then after a while, after I started seeing her post and everything, and like I kind of got to know the type of person she is, and she's really cool. She seems like really like a fun type of person to be around. And I actually learned that we have a lot in common. We have like a lot of similarities between us. So I thought that was cool because there's not a lot of Broadway actors that I have like stuff in common with. So when I found that out, I was just like it made me like really excited and everything. And so now I follow her because I'm actually like a true fan, and I actually like her, and I'm not just following her because it's my teacher's daughter. Like I'm actually following her because I like her. So anyways, that's how I got this package right here from her, because I sent her some fan mail. So I sent her 4 drawings because I couldn't decide just one, so I sent her 4, and then I sent her some questions for her to answer, and I sent her a little letter. And so and then I also sent her something for her to sign for me. Well, I asked her if she'd sign it. So anyways, that's what's in this package. So I'm just going to open it and show you guys what I got. So oh, oops, sorry, wrong way. So this is what I asked her to sign. This is a playbill, and if you know theater, like if you're into theater, you could tell right away this isn't an actual playbill. This is what an actual playbill looks like, just for reference. This is the one that I got when I very first saw Wicked when I was 14, and you can see that it says playbill up here. But this is just an off-brand one, and the reason is because I was trying to find one with Chelsea Emma Franko in it, and I just decided to get this one because it was from Cleveland, Ohio. It was from Playhouse Square, but I didn't know that they had off-brand ones. But I don't really care because it's from Cleveland, because before I moved to California, I used to live in Cleveland, so I just got this one. But that's why it's not a real playbill, it's like an off-brand one. But she signed it for me because I asked her to. So she put to Sarah, and she put Chelsea Franko, and then she put Stay Unlimited EXO, and that's really cute. I like how she wrote a little note, because usually when people sign playbills, they don't do that, they just write their name. So I really appreciate that, because she took the time to write this little note, even though she's a busy person. So that's the playbill, and then I'll just show you really quick her name in here, because she is in here, and it's really cool. So I have one with her, but I wish that it would show the pictures, because I think that would be cool. But anyways, I'm just gonna zoom in really quick so you could see. This is her. She's the standby for Elphaba, like I said. And if you don't know what a standby is, it's basically an understudy, except understudies are also in the ensemble. Sorry, I can't talk today, I don't know why. So when the show is going on, they're in the ensemble, like in the background, but the standby doesn't do that. They just specifically stand by and wait in case something happens to the lead actor. So that is what she does. So she's not on all the time. She's only on if they need her. But anyways, yeah, that's just her name in this playbill. I thought was really cool. And then this is the questions that I sent to her, which I found in the playbill. Oh, that's cool. So it looks like she wrote me a note. She said, Sarah, thank you for the sweet note and the perfect fan art. I love them all, EXO. That's really special to me, because I didn't know she was going to write a note. So that's really cool. So thank you, Chelsea Emma, if you ever see this somehow, because I appreciate that you took the time to write me a little note up here and on the playbill. That's really cool. So I said, hey, I just thought of some fun questions for you. So these are the questions that I asked her, and before I get started to reading them, I just wanted to say really quickly, I asked her some Elphaba and Elsa themed questions, because before she was Elphaba in this tour, she used to play Elsa, at Frozen, at California Adventure, at that little theater where the Aladdin show used to be, but now it's Frozen. That's what she used to do, and that's basically how she, got started, in professional type theater. So anyways, yeah, so that's why there's Elsa questions. So she's not obsessed with Frozen or anything. She was just in Frozen before she was in Wicked. But anyways, so I'll just get into this now. So the first one I said is favorite color, and she said that it's orange, and I actually knew the answer to that because she had a live last weekend and someone asked her that, so it's orange, and she said that. And then 2, I said, if Elsa and Elphie got into a fight, who would win and why? And she said probably Elsa, because she can harness her powers differently than Elphie. And that's actually funny to me, because I was actually thinking that Elsa would win too, because I was thinking that Elsa could freeze Elphaba, but I just thought that was funny, because she said Elsa too. And then 3, I said, other dream roles you want to play. And she said, Clara from Light in the Piazza, Joe from Little Women, Daisy/Violet from Sideshow, and Marion from The Music Man. I only know Joe and Daisy and Violet, because I don't know the other 2 shows, but I'm freaking out because she likes Sideshow, and I actually love that show. It's a really good show. If you haven't seen it and you're into musical theater, you should look it up, because it's really good. But I'm freaked out now because she likes Sideshow, and Kirsty Altomar also loves Sideshow. I've talked about her in some of my other videos before, and so I'm freaked out now because all 3 of us like Sideshow, and we're actually all 3 of us were actually quite similar. So I find that funny that she likes Sideshow too. Her and Kirsty are actually really similar. Her and Kirsty are more similar than me and her. But anyways, that's really funny that she likes Sideshow, because that's a good show. So I'm actually happy about that now because she likes it. But anyways, 4, I said, is it hard to get the green makeup off? And this is actually a dumb question to me. I don't know why I asked her that, because I actually knew the answer to this one before I got this back as well, because there's this vlog that this actress, her name's Lindsay Mendez, she's a Broadway actress, and she made this vlog for Broadway.com. It's called Fly Girl. So if you're into theater, you probably have heard of it, or you probably have seen it. But it's a really good vlog, and she actually talked about this in that vlog, because she played Elphaba as well in this show, and she said that it was easy to get off. So I don't know why I asked this, because I already knew the answer, but Chelsea Emma said nope. Dr. Bonner's Castile soap is great, comes right off. And I've actually heard of this soap. Lindsay actually also used this. It's just this special soap, and I guess it gets the green makeup off really good. And fun fact, the green makeup that they use is actually a little tin of this MAC makeup. It's like a green cake, like it comes in a tin. It's MAC, but I just thought that was funny because I saw it in Lindsay Mendez's vlog, so that's how I knew. But yeah, it's MAC makeup. So, and you can actually order it online, which is part of the fun fact, because usually you can't get like professional Broadway makeup unless you're like a professional, like, licensed makeup artist. But anyways, I just thought that was funny because I found it online before. So moving on. Anyways, so 5, I said, if you could hang out with Elsa and Elphaba for one day, what would you do? And she said, I'd like to fly around with Elfie, and I'd like to create an ice castle with Elsa and have a sleepover and do winter festivities. This is actually cool to me too, because I would like to do all that stuff too. Especially do the sleepover and the ice castle and the winter festivities with Elsa, because that seems like it would be fun. But flying with Elfie would also be amazing. Like, if you could fly around, like, in your city with her, that would be cool. So I actually like that she put this. That's really cool. I agree with that too. I would do all that stuff with them too. 6, I said, do you like the Act 1 makeup better or the Act 2? And she said, I love Act 2. And I said, I love Act 2. And she said, I prefer Act 2. And I'm actually happy now, yay, because she likes Act 2 better too. So if you haven't seen Wicked, Elphaba's Act 2 makeup is different than her Act 1 makeup, because it's more dark and it's just like way more beautiful in my opinion. And it's just like, it's really beautiful. Like, if you haven't seen Wicked, you need to see it so you could tell what I'm talking about. But I'm happy because she likes Act 2 better, and I love Act 2. It's just so gorgeous. Sorry, excuse me, I burped. But yeah, it's really gorgeous. 7, I said, your favorite tour on the city, your favorite city on the tour thus far. I cannot talk today, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. And she said Chicago, and she also answered this on her live last weekend as well. And she also said that she loved Indiana and Cleveland because her family's from Indiana and her dad's from Cleveland. And I actually think that's funny because my dad's also from Cleveland and his family lives there, and it's actually like really boring, no offense. Like, I'm not hating on it because I am from there and I used to live there, but it's really boring. It's not that fun. So I'm like, I think that's funny that Cleveland was one of her favorite cities, but she only wrote Chicago here. But she did say Chicago too on her live, so she had 3 favorite cities, but I don't know why she just put the one right here, Chicago. And then the last one, I don't know why I numbered it, but I just said sign please, and she signed it. And I'm actually happy that I asked her to do this, because I was debating on whether or not I was going to ask her to, because I had her sign this playbill. But I'm actually happy that I had her do that, because as you could see right here, this one's kind of like smushed together because of the Sharpie, and you can't read it as good. But this one right here, you can read it really good. So I'm happy that I had her do that. Because I was like thinking, should I have her sign it twice, or would that be like annoying or like weird or something to her? But I'm glad I had her do that. But anyways, overall, I'm really happy that she did this for me, and she like read all my questions and answered them all, and she signed this for me. And I'm like really happy because she wrote like 2 sweet little notes up here and on the playbill, like I said. So overall, I'm just like really happy, and I'm happy that I found her. And I think that it's funny how I found her, because it was just a complete accident. So if you guys ever, Chelsea, Emma, and my teacher, if you ever see this, I wasn't trying to be like a stalker. I just found her like completely on accident. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. Thank you, Chelsea Emma, if you ever see this. I appreciate it so much, and I love everything that you wrote, and it just, like, shows how similar we are, because a lot of the answers, like, I probably would have answered that too. And thank you for these, like, show suggestions, because I'm gonna, like, look up the other ones, because I've heard of all of them, but I just haven't seen them all. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it, you guys. That's all I got for my fan mail, and I hope this wasn't too boring, because a lot of people say that my videos suck and they're boring. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys my fan mail that I got. So thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you guys didn't get too bored. Peace. Bye.